Welcome to Zugacoin Hour Season 2. My name is Princess Mabel Sam. Tell a friend to tell a friend to notify a friend to come closer to join us on this live broadcast, as our daddy, the CEO of Zugacoin, will be speaking on the importance of forgiveness. Wow, amazing. All right, wherever you're watching us from, your name and your state, just mention your name and wherever you're watching from, as I'll be reading comments in the next 5 minutes before I bring into the studio the speaker of tonight. All right, I can see Zuga, Gorgeous 001. Thank you so much, 001. Thank you. I can see Bishop Moses Enabosi. Hello, Princess. Hello, Bishop. Thank you. God bless you, sir. I can see Akor Stephen. Good work. Thank you, sir. I can see Ambitious King. Ambitious King is watching from Enugu State. Congratulations to all Zugacoin family. That's a nice one. Keep your comments coming in, your state and where you're watching from. Tonight, don't forget, our daddy will be speaking on the importance of forgiveness. The importance of forgiveness. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to notify a friend to come join us live tonight. All right, keep your comments coming in. I can see some love emojis coming in. Yeah, some people are sending love emojis. Thank you so much. I can see that. Move the comments. Keep your comments coming in. Alright, I can see Sunday David watching from Delta State. I can see Joseph watching from Lagos. Yeah, congratulations to Zugacoin family coming from Adedayo. Oluwasegun, we love Zugacoin. Yeah, thank you for loving Zugacoin. I see Esther Matthias watching from Lagos. Good to be here. Thank you. Tell your friend to also come join us. I can see Solomon Niyi. I can see Lawal Abiodun. Good day, sir. Good day to you too. I can see Isaac. Isaac Atamawi. Isaac is watching from Taraba State, Jalingo to be precise. I can see Logo T, Zugacoin to the moon. Thank you, watching from Oyo State. I can see Peter Yakubu watching from, oh sorry, I missed that. I can see Sylvester watching from Lagos. I can see Eda Friday, I've seen your comments. I can see Oluwasegun, I've seen you. Evelyn watching from Liverpool, UK. Wow, thank you for joining us. All right, I'll be bringing to you tonight the CEO, the creator of Zugacoin. He will be talking on the importance of forgiveness. Wow, amazing. Don't miss this. Call your friend, notify a friend to join us live on this broadcast. So, ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you Archbishop Ambassador Sam Zuga, the ever-smiling CEO. Thank you very much, sir. welcome to the live program. Can you say hello to your viewers?
Okay, hello.
Thank you, sir. You'll be speaking on the importance of forgiveness. That is super, super amazing, sir. So your viewers are out there, your children, your believers, Zugacoin family, some Zuga family worldwide, are all ears to hear what you have to tell them, sir.
Okay, God bless everybody. It's a privilege to be with you again this night. In some parts of the world, it's not night yet. We are here together. Before I go into the importance of forgiveness, I want to address a particular matter because we are Zugacoin community and some Zuga family. In my village, they say anytime they are eating corn, they talk about corn. So I cannot just come here talk about go to the matter of forgiveness. I want to start by saying that the life we are living is choices and decisions. You are what you are by choice and by decision. I want to let you know that nobody is responsible or accountable for your well-being or your misfortune. You are the sole proprietor of such. As a currency person or somebody who is spearheading digital economy, I studied the currencies of the world and I discovered that pound sterling is British currency. It is the strongest currency on earth. No currency is like pounds because Queen Elizabeth did not struggle to have a popular currency. She struggled to have the strongest currency. That was her concern. So she have the strongest currency. But if you go any part of the world, people convert their money to dollars. But the strongest currency is not dollar. It's not US dollar. Rather, it is pounds. Because of decision and choice. She didn't want to be the most popular currency, but she wanted to be the most strongest currency. And there we are, having the most strongest currency in the British. And the reason why that is achieved is because British are proud of their country and they are proud of their currency. So their currency is respected. It is first respected by British before it is now respected globally. US dollars is being respected by Americans first before it is respected by the world. So in Africa, we don't respect what belongs to us. So we respect others. That is why you see we have currencies, but our currencies doesn't have value. Because of what? We didn't value it. So it cannot have value. Today, in Nigeria, Naira is dropping against dollar on daily basis. If you go to Ghana, you see the cedis dropping against dollar. As I'm talking to you now, there's no country in Africa that their currency is equal to the value of dollars or is less. But I let you know, currencies in the world are stronger than US dollars, in case you don't know. All depends on the value they attach on their own. So I am the founder of Zugacoin. I attach so much value on it. So if anybody didn't value it, I attach value on it, and I'm going to force everybody to use it.
Whether you like it or not, you will use Zugacoin because I attach value to it. So if the next person also attach value to it, as I'm talking to you now, get ready. Zugacoin is going to become the leading cryptocurrency in the world because I value it. Listen to this. I want to let you understand that I am not here to drag with anybody. I am here to let the world understand, particularly my community, Africa, that the economy of Africa is threatened. And since other alternatives have failed, digital currencies have surfaced. So let us take advantage of these digital currencies. That is why I'm here. I'm here to let you understand that sometimes something will be working, but it will not work for another person. For instance, somebody go to the hospital. Medicine is not working. Orthodox medicine is not working. The person don't have any option than to go for alternative medicine. That is why you see herbal medicines now all over the place. It's because of what? Alternative. Some people use the medicine, orthodox medicine, it didn't work out. They went to even the traditional medicine, it didn't work out. They now rush to spiritual medicines. So they moved to spiritual houses and they got their healings. Meanwhile, some people went to spiritual houses, didn't work out. They went to traditional medicine, it worked better. Because it worked for you does not mean it can work for another person. Today I want to tell every Zugacoin lover, don't insist that everybody must love Zugacoin before you love Zugacoin. It's not for everybody. It is for you that place value on it. Like me, I place value on it from nowhere. See me from one place to another because I value it. So if you also value it, that is how it will be useful to you. Many of you are shouting, Zugacoin is falling, it's falling, it's falling. It's not falling magically. It's not magic that is dragging it. It's people that are selling cheap. People that didn't value it, they are selling it very cheap. And as they are selling it very cheap, the people that value it are buying it cheaply. Nothing more than that, Oga. Nothing more than that, madam. So don't be crying somewhere. It's falling, it's falling. Nobody is pushing it. It is the holders of Zugacoin. They are the ones that doesn't have value attached to it, and they are selling it cheaply. And then people that value it are buying it cheaply. In case you don't know. So if you go and place order, somebody come to buy it, and the price drop. You're the one that placed order at a low level, and then somebody came and bought it from you. So don't be surprised if the community of Zugacoin decide that today Zugacoin should move to the highest level in life. It will go, but it cannot go magically. It will go by decision and by choice. That is what I want all of you to know. And I want to drag your attention to Africa, Nigeria. Let us love our countries. Let us love our currencies. Let us place value on our currencies. Let us place value on our countries. So I'm talking to you now. I love Nigeria more than any other country in the world. Nigeria is the best country I've ever been to in my life. And I will remain a Nigerian forever. I love to be a Nigerian. Okay, that is part one of my communication with you today. The second part is that we're about to start the first celebration of National Day of Forgiveness. National Day of Forgiveness becomes so important, necessary at this time because things are falling apart. And when I watch around, I discover that nothing is wrong apart from we deciding that things should be wrong. And things are wrong because we felt some people have offended us. And we need to revenge. So what is going on is only vengeance. Vengeance. Retaliation. So, husband and wife, children and parents, neighbor and neighbor, pastors and congregation. government and the people. It is like that. So the thing is escalating and escalating and escalating. So I want to let you know that we have to take personal decisions now, beginning from ourselves. You first forgive yourself because you are not who you want to be. Some of you are saying, I'm tired of life. You are tired of life. You use your mouth to confess that you are tired of life. So if you are tired of life, it means another person's life, you cannot value it. You can choose to kill that person because you yourself, you are tired of it. So you don't value life. So first, forgive yourself. What you need to do that you couldn't do, and you are angry with yourself, forgive yourself. And when you forgive yourself, then forgive your next door neighbor. That person that also offended you, forgive him. So forgiveness will start from me. I will forgive myself and then forgive the next person. So when we begin to have the spirit of forgiveness, things will begin to change. So why is forgiveness so important? Why? As a Christian that all of you know, I may speak, you quoting the Bible. But my Muslim brothers understand with me that I am not dragging you into Christianity, but I'm only using what I know to teach you, because I teach what I practice and practice what I teach. I want to let you understand very well that when the world started, when God created the world, he wanted it to be very good. And he made everything very good. When the enemy came and took over the world by compelling Adam to sin against God, God became angry. So at that time, the next thing that followed was law. So if you read the book of John chapter 1 verse 17, the Bible says that law was brought by Moses, but grace brought by Jesus Christ. So the people in this world, anybody that comes to this world, have what God has given him or her to offer. So if you check very well, you have something to offer. So in this case, Moses brought law. So in the time of Moses, there was no forgiveness. Whatever you do, you'll be duly punished right there. And that time, it was, if somebody remove your eye, remove that person's eye. If somebody remove your tooth, remove that person's tooth. So it was eye for eye and tooth for tooth, life for life. That is how it was at that particular time. That is what Moses brought, law. So any simple simple offense, you will die for it. Check the Bible. There was a law that if you nobody should carry strange fire to the altar. The children of priests carried strange fire from outside, because the fire on the altar, there was a law that fire should not be put off. So if it's not put off, anytime they want to do any sacrifice on the altar, they will use that fire. So those children went and brought another fire from somewhere. As they were approaching the altar, right there, the fire from the altar came out and consumed them, and they died instantly. You are aware that Uzzah, it was time to carry the ark. God showed them how to carry the ark. Priests should carry it. And they described 4 priests, serving priests must be the one to carry the ark. So that time when David went and brought the ark, instead of them to carry according to God's directions, they went and carried and put on the particular thing and chariot, and then animals were pulling it. God was very angry. He was just looking at them like this. So at a point, the ark attempted to fall. So one man called Uzzah rushed and touched it, because law said nobody should touch the ark. So he had to go and touch it to arrange it. But if they followed the instruction, the ark wouldn't have shaken. As they didn't follow instruction, and then he rushed to correct the ark wrongly, he died there instantly. But John chapter 1 verse 17 says Jesus brought grace. Grace is forgiveness. Punishment must not be attached to any offense. Forgive. And that is why when he came, he started introducing forgiveness. And that forgiveness, his disciples were not comfortable with it. One day they came with a very big question paper. Peter asked, Oga, this forgiveness that you are always talking about, how many times should I forgive somebody? And if I forgive that person, by the time those numbers finish, make a deal with them. Is it 70 times? He tried by all means by mentioning 70 times so that forgiveness can be exhausted. You can forgive to a certain level. You say, no, I'm not going to forgive again. So he suggested 70 times. Jesus said, not just 70 times, but 70 times 70. So if you check, you forgive 70 times 70, then if you check how many times is that? And then if you before you can forgive to that level, are you the only one to be offending people? Are you the only one they offended you? So automatically it shows that forgiveness is endless. Very, very important. Then something happened here. This same Jesus that was teaching forgiveness, something happened to him that does not require forgiveness at all. Grown-up adults, they reverently look for him for his trouble. They sought for him when they arrested him in the bush where he was hiding. Pick him up, beat him up, humiliated him, and then eventually gave him the most painful death. And on the cross of Calvary, he looked at these people under him in pain. Nobody approached him for forgiveness. He looked at them and he said, Father, forgive them because they don't know what they are doing. If Jesus did not forgive them, he couldn't have resurrected. The malice, the bitterness, the pains that he carried, that pain could have overwhelmed him in the grave. So the bitterness could have allowed him to resurrect. So he knows that what is ahead of him is more important than the bitterness of carrying people into the grave. So he now called the God of heaven. He said, Father, forgive them because they don't know what they are doing. But the truth of the matter, didn't they know what they were doing? They knew. They were old enough. But because of his own personal benefit of forgiveness, he said, forgive them because they don't know what they are doing. So Jesus died, buried, and came back to life, as all of us are aware. I don't know what other religions talk about it anyway, but me, I believe. So now, next thing that follow is, was Stephen. Stephen was arrested, brought before the elders, and he took time to analyze history and make them understand this is the same mistake their parents has been making. Their ears are not circumcised. Their hearts are not circumcised. Nobody that was right that you didn't persecute. So he told them truth. And when he told them so much truth, the thing pained them. You know, people don't like truth. So the thing pained them. And then, at a point, they now stood up and started stoning him. They stoned him. They were stoning he was running. Stoning him, he was running. So when he knew that he was about to die, he knelt down, lifted up his hands up and said, Father, forgive them because they don't know what they are doing. At that point like that, people stoning you for not offending them. This man still say, Father, forgive them. Not just standing up, he knelt down to beg God for forgiveness of people that were stoning him to death. And after he said, Father, forgive them because they don't know what they are doing, he lifted up his eyes and said, Jesus Christ, receive my spirit. And he died. He forgave before he died. That's why forgiveness is very, very important. If these two can do that, it means it's important. Very important. And in this contemporary world, this generation that I find myself in, a pastor had a problem with his wife. And then that problem became so tough that the man refused to forgive. And this guy locked himself up. The woman came and knocked at the door. Beg. The woman told the husband that it is the work of the devil. He now told the woman that you and that your devil, I will deal with you. So the man pushed the woman away, banged the door, and carried his car and left. On his way, with that anger, he had accident and he died. So according to him, when he died, he saw his spirit coming out of his body. And he saw goodness and mercy. That is angels. That is the angels that move around with me and you. If you read the book of Psalm 123, Psalm 23, where the Bible says, goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives. So the angels, every man has two angels that follow you. So one of them is called goodness and one of them is called mercy. So those two angels came and took him and were going with him. So they went to a particular place where he didn't see anything again. So he was so happy moving with the angels that they were talking. So when he got to that space, he discovered that the angels were not there again. So one person came. According to him, that angel was, everything about him was like feathers of a chicken, like that. So the man came, the angel came, because he turned around, he didn't see anybody again. So that angel came and asked him, are you looking for goodness and mercy? They have gone. Their job has ended. Their assignment has ended. Now it is my own turn. So he took this pastor and went and showed him heaven. According to him, when he got to heaven, he saw a lot of things. I don't want to go into details. The beauty, serenity, glory, and everything. And then the damn angel said, okay, follow me again. He wanted to enter. He said, no, follow me. So they follow him. He followed the angel and got to the place where hell opened. And then he saw real hell, how people were suffering inside. According to him, he even saw some people that he knew. And that angel told him that this is your place. He said, no, it can't be his place. And he started explaining to the angel what he has done in the world. The angel said, yes, all you are talking about here are true. You have done it. But the reason why you will not enter that heaven and you will enter here is because you refuse to forgive your wife. That unforgiveness that you refuse to forgive your wife is the reason why you are not going to enter that heaven. You enter here. This is your place. And he started crying and begging. So he started crying. Anytime he want to beg, the man will turn his back. So he will stop and the man will turn back. He asked him, why is it that you're not listening to my begging? Anytime I want to beg, you refuse. You don't want to hear me again. He said, in this place where you are, begging is not accepted. The time of begging was when you was with goodness and mercy. That is the only time that you have chance to beg. Because mercy was with you, goodness was with you. My own job is only to do what I'm told to do to you. So here, they don't beg again. So after a long drama, the angel now received another angel. The angel told this one, release him and tell him to go and teach forgiveness. That is how This man came back to life at the crusade of Bonke. Some of you that heard that story, that Bonke raised somebody back to life. It was not Bonke precisely, but God gave it in his hands. So that is where the spirit of the man, went to back and was disobeying the same woman that he refused to forgive. Say, carry my body in the mortuary and take to Bonke's crusade. Bonke is doing crusade, so and so place. Carry that body from the mortuary, take it to Bonke crusade. So that is how the woman went, took the coffin, take the corpse of the man to Bonke crusade, and he came back to life. That is how God can organize his own life, his way to honor his children and then teach others. So this guy came back to life, and he's moving about teaching forgiveness, the importance of forgiveness. Today, I want to let you know, this life that we are living, the worst burden you can carry is forgiveness. If it is unforgiving, if you are not forgiving, then you are carrying a burden. But I will not talk about that one. I will talk about the dangers of unforgiving tomorrow, because this is not a time to talk too much. I want to beg you to forgive. On the 10th of July, pick a call. Call somebody. Forgive that person. As at now, be making lists. Just take your time. Anybody that you think about him and you feel bad, that's his name. Anybody that is coming from this side, if you see his face, you can turn this side, write his name. On that day, send him a call, give him a call. Invite them for a dinner. From 7 o'clock that evening, we have a dinner for 2 hours. By 9 o'clock that evening, I will be talking to you again, so that we can understand the reason why we are using 10th of July for National Day of Forgiveness, first edition. And that's the date we're going to be using throughout any 10th of July of the year. We'll be having National Day of Forgiveness. That day, all of you will use that sheet, either a cloth that you use, you stamp on it. That is how you are going to do it. From that day, in the morning till evening, that's the dress we're going to use. Forgiveness everywhere. And God will give us a new direction of life. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much. I feel so emotional right now. All right, you out there, forgive yourself, because you're not living the life you want and you're feeling bad, you hate yourself. Please try and forgive yourself, please. Forgive your next door neighbor. Thank you so very much for joining the live broadcast today on Zugacoin Hour. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the Zuga family and Zugacoin community. God bless you. I am Princess Mabel Sam.